Hello guys, this is Boomerang here and welcome back to another video, and today this is episode 11 of Island Survival, and today we're starting off in the end because, like I promised last episode, we will be end busting this episode. Now before we get started, I just want to mention one thing. The dragon egg I don't really know what I'm going to do with just yet, so I'm just going to leave it here for now. But anyways, there's the end gate, so let's build up there. By the way, the bug water is still here. Which, I don't even know how this formed, but let's just get rid of it. Just to protect my sanity. If you remember, if you don't remember, or didn't watch my last video, I did say that I was, like, really sick. And I had a fever and that sort of stuff. Well, I didn't say that. I didn't realize I had a fever at the time, but yeah, I was just really not feeling well. I am feeling a bit better today, but I'm still not feeling the best. So my voice might still sound wonky. And by the way, I better hope I did my math right. I should have done it right, and this should be within the border of the world by a long shot. But sometimes I do not trust my math. Okay, did we spawn on a small end island? Are you kidding, bruh? We're like in between two. That one is. Oh, I thought I looked at an Enderman for a second. This one is like a lot smaller. That one probably has a lot higher of a chance of having an end city, I guess. I feel like this is just a requirement at this time for me to mention, since I seem to mention this every single time I go to the end. But fun fact, the end actually has biomes. So we're now in the end Midlands. Up here where all the coarse fruit is the end Highlands. You see where these small end islands are and those gaps? Those are the small end islands biome. There's also the end Barrens, which is like where you see a lot of the crazy terrain, like there. And then there's the end, which is the ring around the normal end island, and which is where normal end island is. And I think this is more promising. I could jump. I take a lot of damage though. Let's do that. Yeah, basically over half of my health I just lost from that jump. I've done a lot of end busting before, if you can't tell. So that's why I'm all familiar with like where end cities spawn and like where the loot is as well. I'm really good at that as well. I basically mastered end cities, okay? I don't know why, but like when I was in middle school and I was just learning about modern Minecraft and like all the new stuff, because for a very long time I was still in the old the good old days of kit PvP and that sort of stuff. Oh yeah, by the way, I think this is a good oh, there's an end city. That wasn't what I was gonna say, but this is a good example of end barons right here. I think I'm pretty sure that's barons at least, and this is definitely barons. Those floating irregular islands. I'd say irregular compared to these ones, which are normal for the end. Oh no, I'm wrong actually. It's Midlands. I don't know why it's so low. If it's Midlands, but I guess I can't complain. Dude, this one doesn't have a ship, doesn't it? Oh no, wait, it does. Does it? No, it doesn't. Does it? I don't think so. This is a good example of the Barrens with all these just jagged edges and like random spots of end island and that sort of stuff. Yeah, this is what I was talking about. If you want to know the rarest and most common end biomes, if you exclude the normal end, because that, in the grand scheme of things, it's the rarest. Oh, there's the border. Alright, imagine if there was a ship across the border. I'd be so mad. Okay, maybe I'm glad this end city doesn't have a ship. Oh, the end gateway led us south. Oh, that's unfortunate. That was like the worst direction for it to lead us to. Oh well. Anyways, this end city should have some loot, so It's not the end of the world. We also can get a decent amount of shulker shells as well. I don't know if I'll take out the shulker tower though. I might just loot the chests, if anything. Okay, I forgot to scout for chests. 1, 2, 3. Well, 4. Is there any other ones? No, it doesn't look like it. Oh, you know what I should have gotten? Feather falling boots. I forgot how important feather falling is in the end. Because the shulkers keep on knocking you upwards. And the feather falling allows you to just, fall down safely, as its name suggests. I think I'll get that loot room first and then that second. Or 3 room. Yeah, whatever. The 3 tower ones are the ones which contain the loot, so there we go. If you didn't know that, now you do. Alright, what's in this chest? Okay, we got prop 4 on an iron helmet. That's pretty good. I actually like to keep the chest as well, and also... Oh, we don't have a diamond pick. Okay, so I guess we won't destroy the ender chest, because that'd give us literally nothing. Also, you probably noticed that I switched out my offhand to my shield for my food. Yeah, I got scared. Okay, I was like at half a heart multiple times. These shulkers were doing so much damage since I had so little armor. I did not want to mess around with them. Alright, 3 tower number 2. Here we go. I almost fell in there. That would have been anticlimactic. Kill you. Alright. For whatever reason, like, these shulkers are, like, spread out perfectly that, even though it's just, like, 5 or so shulkers, okay, why is everyone teleporting? This is actually really frustrating. But yeah, for whatever reason, just the way they're spaced makes these rooms so much harder. I have no idea why. But like, they're just spaced perfectly. For maximum nuisance. Alright, get out. Alright, what's in here? Okay, another helmet, we don't need that. We don't really need the shovels either. I guess we'll take the emeralds. That wasn't really what I was looking for. But okay. Okay, I have an idea as to how to get up there. I'm actually going to go back up this way. Because, if you don't know, going through the bottom of a shulker tower is absolutely abhorrent. It is extremely dangerous. So I'm definitely not going to do that, especially with the armor situation we're in. That is certain death. So I'm going to actually just climb around it. That's my plan. Also, I hated how they make the stairs like that where it blocks our final jump. It's just annoying. Okay. Should probably planned this before. I'm not gonna lie. Should probably done the other shulker tower first for this reason. But I guess it is what it is. Oh. He's gonna teleport back to there. I don't know what to do exactly. Okay, I just decided to MLG clutch here because that shulker hit me. Did he de-aggro already? Oh, that's actually nice. I think this is only 2 blocks tall. Oh, no, I'm wrong. Never mind. Alright. How did that... What? That just stopped mining all of a sudden. Okay. Shield anything that's coming at us. So we can get these diamonds. Alright, let's run. Water bucket. Alright, we're safe. Alright, what did we get? I know we got some diamonds. We got fire protection leggings. We've got a pickaxe. We got a shovel. We got... Why the fuck was my helmet not on? What? Okay. Yeah, I think we got some gold as well. So this overall is some pretty mediocre loot, not gonna lie, for an end city. And I'm not gonna risk MLGing, so I'm just gonna pearl down. I think over here. There we go. We just made a giant loop. You see that over there? That is a bridge I made. So, yeah, I guess we have to go back and we have to go to the other end island we saw at spawn. Wait, what? There's another end city over here? Dude, it's only a 2-tower one. And it doesn't look like it has a boat. Dude, that is no loot, although it could have a few shells, I guess. So let's loot it. Do you see what I see? No? I see a ship. I am happy. It is kind of lucky, not gonna lie, how we found the ship side first. I mean, that happens a lot. Oftentimes you either see it first or last. You barely go towards an NCD perpendicularly, but still. I actually ended up turning up my render distance, and that could have probably helped uh, finding this end city. Now, the ship is like the golden ticket for end loot as well as being, as well as being having the elytra. It also has 2 chests in it as well. There aren't a lot of shulkers. Okay, how many loot towers do you have? Oh, we actually have a lot. 1, 2, 3. And there's also the shulker tower. That's actually amazing. Alright, we're at the ship. I just decided to build up towards it. This shulker's being a bit of an asshole. But not enough of an asshole to really get me too many problems. We can also just steal the brewing stand. I just realized I need to get a few more blaze powder in order to actually utilize it, but I guess we save a blaze rod. And also we get instant health potions from it as well, which is always good. Alright. The guardian of the chests. This shulker's also being a bit of a bastard. What is up with this ship and bastard shulkers? Okay, I don't know. Anyways, let's grab the elytra. Okay, this sword has looting on it. So I guess it's better. That has Bane of Arthropods, so not that much better. Alright, this is actually better than my chest plate. And these leggings are better than my own leggings. The rest of the stuff I'll just leave out. Did I accidentally collect anything? Alright. Now, to this area and the ship, it's actually the perfect distance that you can glide from the ship to that area, which is really neat, as you can see right here. So we'll just use that. I'm gonna loot this tower, then just get to the top, and then jump to the shulker tower. I think that's how I'm gonna do this. Jesus fuck! I was barraged by like 10 shulkers at once. What the hell? Alright, that was a bit messy, but I was able to get most of my stuff back. So, unfortunately, we lost our elytra. But, that is fine. What is in here? Really? Is that better than my... No, it's not. Just 2 iron tools. All of that for 2 iron tools. Alright, let's... I guess I'll put the cod in here and some of these extra blocks. I also don't need this wood. I mean, these stone tools I could just throw out, but whatever. Alright, let's continue. Alright. Come on, take me over here. Thank you. And then I'm basically going to plunge down. Okay, so you did not see this, but I was so stressed when I came in here that I literally couldn't stop my recording until 30 seconds. Okay, we got boots. That's actually really good. But yeah, I couldn't stop my recording until literally 30 seconds after I started because I was just fighting shulkers off the entire time. And alright, was there anything I was gonna throw out? I don't think so. Alright, help me go to the top, please. Thank you. Something that absolutely sucks was I put the only axe I had inside of the ender chest. Wait, I can actually just grab it right now. But the problem with that is that now I can't chop down the chests. So the shulker room was actually a lot harder to loot. Alright, how much damage will he take here? Oh, that's not too much. Oh my god, a shulker reproduced. Of course. Oh my god, I am... What was that? What even was that? I don't know. Okay, he teleported. What an asshole, but whatever. I need my axe. Alright. Okay, we lost... No, wait, we do. Dude, I'm... Oh my god. Alright, I'm gonna place water. What the f... Jesus Christ. Dude, one shulker bullet and I'm dead. Are you kidding? At least I placed that water. Because now it's gonna be really easy to get back up. But holy shit. Alright, we've actually forgot about that, tower. I was about to say, I've had enough with this end city, but apparently I have not, so... Let's just take care of that tower real quick, and hopefully 10 deaths later, most likely, we should be able to find a new end city. And we'll probably also get nothing when it comes to gear as well. Alright, no deaths later, and we were able to take care of that, so let's look for another end city. You'll always see the ship before you actually see the island it's on. It's actually crazy. I didn't even know there was an island over there. How do I even get there? Oh my gosh, I'm having so many questions. Like, what's the best way to get over there? Duh, Elytra, but I don't have one. Alright, we've found another end city. This one is one which has, a 2 tower and a 1 tower, so this one has no other loot other than the ship, but that's good because it's basically like a free ship and I don't have to worry about dying. And I guess I also get a few more shulker shells as well, if these bastards don't keep on teleporting or glitching. Either one would be nice for them not to do. Okay, we finally got a chest plate. Oh yeah, I think that was another thing as to why I died there. I didn't wear the chest plate when I went into the room. I had my elytra on. Oh wait, I was actually gonna put on my elytra now so I can glide off of this, just to get a bit of distance while looking for the next density. Oh crap, we've reached a world corner. Oopsies. Okay, so I actually found something kind of interesting. You know what, I'll take the armor gem. Why not? I have a Smite 5 sword. Now, the reason why I find that kind of interesting is because we can use that for like a or we can use that like for some things like Enderman or zombies or whatever. We can use it for an XP grinder in the future. What the fuck? How did I die? I was trying to respawn bug, but I literally died straight after I got on. Whatever. Whatever. I guess I can get my stuff back. Anyways, I guess what will happen is I'll go end busting a different time. Instead, I actually kind of ventured north instead of south. So all I'll do is I'll bridge out 1,000 blocks north and then go west. Then get my stuff off camera in a different end busting session. But yeah. So if you guys enjoyed this video, I know it's undesirable, but make sure to leave a like, subscribe to my channel, dislike if you dislike, and I'll see you guys all in the next video. Peace out.